Hey, what's up, everybody? It's YL with Crypto 10X. In this video, we're going to do some basic introduction to technical analysis, what it is, and a few indicators and ways to read charts. So this is for beginners. This is for somebody who wants to learn more about technical analysis, what it is. So let's get right into it. This is the overview, what technical analysis is, what fundamental analysis is, trading tools, trends, support and resistance, trading volume, rules for successful trading, and a trading plan. So I use technical analysis to find the perfect entries, to decide when to buy a coin, when to sell a coin, and basically that's how I make my money. So what technical analysis is it's a method that involves the study of statistical analysis of market activities such as price, volume, and present data. All you need is to look at the graph. It gives you an idea of where the price is headed. So nobody can exactly tell you where the price or exactly what price or exact cent it's going to, but you can kind of get a direction. And if it doesn't go, then you're prepared for it to go the other way. So it kind of gives you security because you know when to use a stop loss or when you should sell out, and then you kind of hope to guess where the price goes with all the indicators. So it's kind of an educated guess using all the indicators and just using what you have. So fundamental analysis is the complete opposite. It's a technique that attempts to determine a coin or stock's value by focusing on underlying factors that affect a company's actual business and its future prospects. So is the company producing revenue? How much are they netting? Do they have any future events? How is this competition looking in comparison to the coin? So this has nothing to do with the chart. It's all about the fundamentals. So most cryptos will get crushed fundamentally. Here are some trading tools. You want to set up accounts on some of the top exchanges: Bittrex, Poloniex, Bitfinex, Binance, there's KuCoin. And then for charting, you'll want to use TradingView and Coinigy, and there's some other platforms that other people want you can use actually for trading. And then you'll want to secure profits on a secure wallet. That could be a hardware wallet or another wallet that you're using. Don't leave it on these exchanges or other accounts that let you hold your cryptocurrency. You always want to be insecure of your money. You want to make sure that it's safe. So make sure you send it somewhere secure. So let's start with a trend. A trend is where the price is headed. It confirms the direction of where the price is headed. So an uptrend, higher highs and higher lows. A downtrend is lower highs and lower lows. So right here is an uptrend because it's moving up in price. And horizontal sideways is no action price. So trend time frames. There's short-term trends, intermediate, and long-term. So when looking at a graph, you can put the time frame on minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. So what I'm talking about is this is called a candle right here. It's referenced as a candle. So this is just a time frame where the price opened and closed in this time frame. So this is a positive. So it opened here and closed here in price. Then this is the next candle. So this could be a time frame of a day, but you can change it so it's 5 minutes. So these candles will represent 5 minutes. But looking at the time frame here for the month, these could be day candles or something. So here's a short-term trend going up. Here's an immediate trend, and then here's the long-term trend, and that's going up. Support and resistance. Support levels are where demand is perceived to be strong enough to prevent the price from falling further, and resistance levels that prices were selling is thought to be strong enough to prevent prices from rising higher. Support and resistance levels are psychologically important levels where a lot of buyers and or sellers are willing to trade the coin, buy or sell. So support equals the floor, that's what we reference it to, and resistance is the roof. So let's say the support is broken, it's the new resistance, and the resistance is broken, it's the new support. So the price is in a channel like this, for example, and this is the resistance, which is the roof, and then this is the support, which you can call the floor. So When it breaks above it, now this is the new support. This is the new floor. So you can see it tagged here, and it basically almost tagged here, and then it made its way up. So you can see that it used it as a strong support now, and it's not a resistance, and the resistance could be here because that's where you could see the sell-off started. So then this would be the old support. So if we broke back down in here, this would still be a valid support, and this would be the next strongest support, for example. And this is another example of resistance and support. So it hit here, resistance, got rejected, came down, hit resistance, hit resistance and broke up, tagged it here, broke down, and then it's the same support and resistance. So it's all just a line. It's that simple. You don't have to complicate it. All you have to do is just draw a trend line. So we'll go an example of that. Another thing is trading volume. Volume is the number of coins traded in a time period. It's important to look at the volume. Volume is used to confirm trends and chart patterns. Prices preceded by volume. If volume is decreasing in an uptrend, it could signal that the uptrend is coming to a close, and reverse may be likely to happen. So I do look at volume. You can look at the volume here. So you could see it picked up a lot here. Then it started to get a lot red. So a lot of sell pressure. So it's important to look at volume. We'll go into that as well. So having a trading plan. I'll upload a trading plan for you guys as well, so you guys can download that and use it daily. So minimum losses, and minimize your losses and maximize your profits. There's only one way you can do that, and that's using a stop loss. A lot of people do not use a stop loss, and it's very important that you do, because a coin, when it breaks out of its channels or falls below its support, it bleeds a lot. So if you don't have a stop loss and your trade doesn't go the way it's planned, you're going to lose a lot of money. So use a stop loss, lose 5 or 10% instead of losing 50% and holding on to a trade, and practicing patience on the wrong side of the trade. So aim for a 30% goal, depending on what type of market we're in, a bull market or a bear market. You could aim higher, depends what type of market we're in, and gradually raise your stop loss. So let's say you put your stop loss for 5% less of the price, and now it moves up. Raise your stop loss to break even. It moves up again, raise it to 10%, and then just keep trailing it. And you could do it manually. Some websites like Bitfinex, they have an automatic trailing stop loss. So long-term trading plan. Do not invest money you're not able to lose. I know recently Bitcoin was at 15, 19K. A lot of people thought it was going to 100K. They were trying to chase it. And now a lot of people are holding positions. I see a lot of people saying, oh, I'm down 25K, 30K. And I don't know, if they're not able to afford that, they might just sell it at a loss. So don't invest money you need for the next month or bills or for your kids. Just invest money you can put in long term, a year, 3 years. This technology is revolutionary. So, it could really blow up to something bigger than none of us even know. So just hold, don't buy, like FOMO buy and buy some at the top. A lot of people, this is another mistake, when Tron or Ripple does like 20 or 30 or 40x, that's like when most people want to buy it after, because that's like when it's all over the news. Like that's the worst time to buy it. When I missed it, I don't even chase it. Try to get into those coins before they blow up. Don't get interested after a coin's done 100x. That's the worst time to buy. So the longer you can hold, the better, on good positions and at good prices. No more than 15% of your account balance on any trade. That's a long-term trade that you're going to hold. Sell 80% of your position at 100% gains, and don't sell unless you're seeing profit. And short-term trading plan, trade high volume markets for profit from volatility. And so I would trade the coins with the highest volume. So you could just arrange the coins by volume and then pick those, and set stop losses at 7 or 5% below current price. No more than 4% total account balance at any one trade, because short-term trading, one trade could go wrong, and that's most likely the one you do put up a lot of money. So keep it low, keep it reasonable. Take 10% profits, because if you can make that in a day, do that. Just rinse and repeat. Don't get caught up in the hype. Never make a trade on the wrong reasons, and do not trade money you can't afford to lose. So here's rules for successful trading. Always use a trading plan. Treat trading like a business. Use technology to your advantage. So use these websites like TradingView. Protect your trading capital. Become a student of the markets. Risk only what you can afford to lose. And mindset. Telling yourself you're a winner. Mindset's important as well. So that's the end of it. I'm going to take you guys to TradingView and we're going to go over some of the things we said. So TradingView is the platform I use. It's kind of like a Twitter. You can share your graphs that you made with people, and then they can post, comment, and all that good stuff. So, um, you know, you can, for example, look my Litecoin. I said to be determined because it was right at the top, right at. So here's a channel. I'll show you guys support and resistance. The example I made. So here's a strong resistance or support, I would say. Sorry for that. A support because it hit once, jumped very high, hit another time. So this is a strong support here. It came out of that channel. You can see this is another support. Hit the support, hit again here, and it hit here. So this is a strong support too. So this is a trend. It's trending down in this channel. So it's bouncing up and down in the channel. And it was just about to try and test and break out of this channel. So, that's why I said Litecoin to be determined. Let's see if Litecoin can break out of the channel. Let's see what happened. Most likely not. So it's a good place to sell here. This is why technical analysis is good. Yeah, you see? So now it's actually came back down. So it's fighting this trend right, or this support and resistance right here, So if it does fall below that, I could definitely see Litecoin coming down to 106 if Bitcoin does take a dump. So let's go back to Bitcoin. You just search it up here, and then it'll load Bitcoin to USD. Let's go to Bitcoin to dollar. Okay, so we said trend. It was trends, support and resistance, channels, and volume. So we'll just do that quickly on Bitcoin. The internet's just going a little bit slow. I'm downloading Fortnite. Everybody's hyped about that, so hopefully that's fun. Okay, have it loaded up now. Let me just remove everything, all indicators. Okay, so this is on the daily. Like I said, this is a candle. You can change it to any time frame you want. So now this is on the hourly. Every candle represents an hour. So you don't see as much as the graph because it takes up a lot more space, because instead of one candle, you have 24 now. So let's go back to the daily. So let's draw a trend. This is trending up. Even though it's came down, you can still see that the price is trending up. Let's take a line. Let's just do this, because that's where it hit, right here. So okay, that's better. I'm just trying to perfect that. Okay, it doesn't really matter. So you can see this is still trending up, even though this came down for a while. So long term, this is trending up. You could extend this even longer. So this is trending up in price. But short term or medium, we've been trending down. And we've been hitting this channel. Basically, we've made a channel. So we can make a horizontal channel. Here, I'll take this is a parallel channel. So take that. I'll take that. So this is tag this, hit the top. So it needs to hit 2 times for it to be specified as a trend. And then it came, almost hit, came down and hit second time, came up for the third, and that's it. So in medium lengthwise, we've been trending down, but long-term picture, we've been trending up. So these are just examples of um, what we just went in the slides. Also, I'll turn on the volume so you can come to indicators and turn on whatever you'd like to look at. So you can do RSI, stock RSI, MACD. We'll put on the volume. Just taking long. Like I said, I'm downloading Fortnite and everything is going super slow. I don't have the best internet in Panama. I'm going to upgrade. Okay. Let me try one more time. Volume. Okay, I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah, so you guys get the gist of it. Using these simple methods will give you entry points. So, you probably wouldn't want to buy here because the likelihood of it breaking over and continuing up is lower than it coming down and retracing down. So I actually sold here. This was the 11.5. It did go up. Yeah, 11.6. I sold that 11.5, and it's come down to 7,200 at its lowest. So this would have been another great point to sell at because it's going to come down. We wanted to break this. So if you're waiting to buy Bitcoin, then maybe a good entry point would be over this line, because then we've broken this downtrend, which is a strong downtrend. So another trend to watch would be this top right here. So breaking this would be the first step, and then breaking this, and then we can head on to 30,000. So using these can help you buy. So maybe if Bitcoin does come down to, like, let's say here 2,200, then like this is a good price to buy because it can end up back here and you could 3x your money. So using these channels are great. Using support and resistance are very basic. Follow our YouTube. We're going to have more in-depth videos of technical analysis. We're going to go into more indicators, more charts, and we're going to dissect them together. So follow us for more opportunity. Join our Discord, join our Facebook, comment, subscribe, ask any questions you have, and I'll see you guys in the next video.